What is going on, you savages? Welcome back to more WWE 2K18 coverage, and today, right before roster reveal week number 4, new gameplay was revealed by WWE 2K Games, specifically detailing the new carry and drag system that will be featured in WWE 2K18. This will be a brand new feature to the 2K series of WWE games, as we did have a similar feature like this in Smackdown vs Raw. But like I said, it is a new feature to the 2K series that is certainly gonna be impacting the way that we play WWE 2K18. So like always, we're gonna do an in-depth breakdown of it and show you guys things that you guys might have missed, and also things that are pretty obvious but that it is worth mentioning for you guys because it is informative. And as always, I know that you guys love these in-depth breakdowns, so make sure that you guys elbow drop that like button. Let's try to go for 1,000 likes within the next couple of hours. So let's get right to it. Now I will be stopping the game while I'm explaining exactly the features and everything else that has been revealed today. So if you guys want to watch the video without any interruption and at normal speed, I will have it at the end of the video, and I will also link WWE 2K original video showing you guys this feature. Nonetheless, let's get right to it. So the carry and drag system, it is basically where you pick your opponent and you drag them or you carry them to wherever it is that you want in the arena. Once you take your opponent to the desired location, you're able to perform a couple of moves to them. One thing that I mentioned right off the bat is the fact that this is gonna create for some pretty cool oh my god moments that we're just gonna be able to make up as we go. So the gameplay clips that we got was of the following matches: Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins, and Killian Dane versus Bobby Roode. Two arenas were showcased: the Monday Night Raw arena, which is the updated one, and also the NXT arena. Alright, so back to the actual gameplay and what it was about. So the carry and drag system, there's 4 positions that we're able to put our opponent in. So we got the cradle, the shoulder position, the power slam position, and the fireman carry position. It was explained that following whichever position you put your opponent in, such as for example you got them in a powerbomb position, you're able to do the 2 following actions, I believe. So you're able to press the X and you're able to press the square. I'm assuming that using these 2 buttons, this is by the way on PS4, you're able to perform 2 type of moves within this type of positions. Now this doesn't mean that we're only going to be able to do 2 type of moves within each position, because obviously the location also matters of where you take your opponent. So again, that's gonna create for different type of combinations. So where are we able to perform these actions? So we're able to perform it by the ropes, the corners, the ring post, the apron, the announce table, the barricade, and the steel steps. That is 7 different locations confirmed right off the bat from this video that we are able to carry our opponents and perform moves with or at those locations. One of them that was nicely shown was Bobby Roode getting powerbombed by Killian Dane into the steel steps. And yes, it looks like it hurt. We also got a Roman Reigns throwing Brock Lesnar into the barricade. Killian Dane once again pretty much destroying the Glorious One by throwing him into the ring post. We also got Brock Lesnar with Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe even throwing Seth Rollins off the ramp. Again, just showing off some of the things that we're actually able to do simply because of the carry and drag system. I honestly don't know about you guys, but this is gonna make a hell of a difference on how we play the game, because it's gonna be creating a lot of cool spots within the match. And with so much liberty that we got in regards to carrying our opponent to certain locations, that in itself is gonna make things a little bit much more unpredictable. I do have a question: if they have somebody in the fireman position and you're playing a triple threat match, can the third person actually come towards them and spear them, similar to how we see on television? I would not be surprised if that is some type of oh my god moment. This is also great because it's gonna make certain things much more easier, such as of course if you have a table set up on a different corner, you actually don't have to drag your opponent all the way to the table. Instead, you could put them in a powerbomb position or in any of the carry position and ultimately take them towards the table and put them through it. So again, making things a little bit much more free in regards to what we could do and how we are able to do it. And I don't know if you guys agree with me, but table matches just became a hell of a lot much more easier, which if you're looking for easy victory against your little brother or something, you know, this might be the way to go. I might or might not be thinking of that already. Nonetheless, moving on, so that is the carry system. In regards to the dragging system, they also indicated that it was overhauled. So within the video, Jinx indicated that you could drag from kneeling and standing opponents. So again, good, we getting freedom in regards to position as well, because that is important. Now within the carry and drag system, we do get 2 new skills that were discussed within the video. So the first one is ring toss out, which I described to you guys in my impression video and also covered it in my WWE 2K18 summary of when I went to play the game during SummerSlam weekend. The skill is very simple, where you basically just toss out the opponent to the outside of the ring. Now, one of the issues that I had with this, which again, I don't know if this is going to be changed, chances are that it might not, but during the Royal Rumble match, this could be a positive if you're the one tossing somebody out, but it could also be a negative, because again, you could get eliminated very easy from the Royal Rumble match. Like I mentioned before, there are much more new animations within the Royal Rumble for WWE 2K18 that makes the Royal Rumble much more easier in regards to eliminating opponents. But again, if you're eliminating opponent easily, opponent could also eliminate you easy, which if you're trying to go from 1 to 30, it will obviously be annoying and it will be next to impossible. I honestly think that that's gonna be one of the biggest challenges in this game. Nonetheless, the other skill that was discussed is the corner running attack, which lets you perform a Baco Bomb or Oklahoma Stampede from the center of the ring. These type of moves, we see them a lot on WWE television, specifically with guys like, for example, Braun Strowman. And one thing I discussed about WWE 2K18 is the fact that the gameplay itself, when you're playing it, is very smooth going from one move to the next. And I feel that that is highlighted in this gameplay. Also, I want to take a moment and say that the new selling features in the game / animations, I guess, just the whole new selling system that they have going on in the game, it looks great. I mean, some of the little details really matters, and some of these guys are selling these moves like a boss. Sure, there are some animations that remain, but there are also some new ones, which is the good things, and this was explained before that there were multiple of them that were new. And we haven't even seen as many yet, so imagine what it is to come. Now, the carry and drag system is great and all, but we also need to learn how to reverse it, of course, otherwise we're just gonna get smacked within the game. Could you just imagine playing on Legendary and not knowing, or at least not mastering, the fact that you need to reverse these type of moves? I mean, that's gonna be a headache, but nonetheless, it was explained that there is a way to fight out of it by rapidly pressing the circle button on PS4 or B on the Xbox button. The same goes for the dragging system. When you're being dragged, you're also able to reverse it the same way. But there is another way, and this is pretty much kind of like limitations in regards to the carry and drag system, which is both, in my opinion, a positive and a negative. So your health matters. This is a factor of whether or not you're gonna be able to actually position your opponent wherever it is that you want, because if your health is low, similar to how we saw on the gameplay, you won't be able to carry your opponent to position him wherever it is that you want. The next factor that impacts the carry and drag system is the weight, which in my opinion, this might create an actual problem, or at least as of right now, it looks like it will create an unfair advantage. So let's say I'm playing as a cruiserweight Neville going against somebody like the Big Show, who's, I'm assuming, is a super heavyweight. The carry system will pretty much be useless if I am playing as Neville, because it seems like I will not be able to carry the Big Show. Now again, we haven't encountered that yet, so we don't necessarily know how is it going to be balanced. I will of course have different guides and tutorials for WWE 2K18, similar to how I did last year. So once I get my hands on the game, that series is gonna start, and obviously we'll be providing you guys with much more information in regards to the game. A couple of other things worth noting within this gameplay that was shown today is the fact that we're getting a lot of different type of referees, which is very good. And I'm not talking about just attire, I'm actually talking about also different type of models that we haven't seen before. We got a glimpse of the new animations of moves such as the glorious DDT, and like I said, the selling of different moves looks very impressive because it looks smooth going from taking the hit to actually all the way down to the mat. Now that is pretty much what I got for you guys in regards to the gameplay that was shown today. We did also got some breaking news a couple of hours ago, and that is in regards to the alternate attires for WWE 2K18. More than 20 alternate attires were revealed, and also different versions of WWE superstars. So make sure that you guys check that previous video out if if you haven't yet. Nonetheless, you savages, tomorrow will be week number 4 of the roster reveal. It is gonna be the big finale. They are teasing that we're gonna be getting some pretty big surprises in that one, and it is supposed to be the biggest roster reveal so far, meaning that we're actually gonna get a 50+ superstar added to the roster of WWE 2K18. Hopefully we get some DLC information right after as well. Usually that comes afterwards, because I mean they do need to get people to start buying the season pass, so of course some information in regards to that is needed. Nonetheless, you savages, that is what I have for you guys for this in-depth breakdown of WWE 2K18 gameplay that was shown today. Make sure that you guys elbow drop that like button. If you guys are still here, let's aim high and let's try to go for 3,000 likes instead of 1,000. I know that you savages could get it done, so like I said, make sure that you guys elbow drop that like button. And if you haven't yet, do 2 things for me: subscribe, obviously, and also turn on those notifications because there's a lot of news coming. And as always, I will keep you guys fully up to date on everything. Follow me